Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the vlog. So last week I had a question for you guys. What car did you guys want to see in this week's weekly vlog? Hands down, it was the Datsun 510, and here it is. Let's get into today's video. All right, guys, so I asked everybody in last week's weekly vlog, which car did you guys want to see? I said the Bellside RX-7, the GTR, the Evo, the wide body Subi, or the Datsun 510. And unanimously, besides a couple other votes for the 830, you guys chose the Datsun 510. So here it is. It's getting ready to go home. Now we still have to polish, we still have to do a couple other things, but the client has decided to get this thing put the motor back in, and so he's gonna take it home, put the motor back in, and then we are gonna go ahead and get this thing back hopefully within a couple months and polish it and do some final interior work. But this thing is looking great. Let's get into some of the restoration and some of the assembly that went into this thing within this last couple months. So a couple things that we do once we assemble everything and make sure everything is gapped, we like to put these little guide holes, so when we go ahead and reinstall everything, we use these as guide holes to make sure everything is assembled exactly how it was before we took it off. Alright guys, so we're starting on the headliner. First thing we do, put a little bit of sound mat down. So next up is a little bit of padding and then the headliner. Alright guys, right on top of the dynamat, we went ahead and put some foam padding. The headliner is all stitched up. Now it's time to go ahead and hang it. This thing takes metal rods across the headliner, and this is a suspended headliner. There's no actual board. It just goes rods. We sew little hoops through the headliner, and those metal rods go through the hoops, and those metal rods go into the little holes there, and then this suspended headliner, we're about to put it up right now. All right, and just like that, the headliner is suspended. This is kind of what I was talking about. This is the bow or rod, whatever you want to call it. It gets stitched up to the back side here of the headliner, and that's where you get every seam. So every seam that you see on this headliner has a bow rod suspending the headliner. Then from there, we glue it, we cut it, and then from there it gets trimmed. This usually gets wrapped around the headliner glued, and then the windshield sits on top and keeps the pressure down. So it's a pretty cool system that they used to use back in the day, but it's almost ready. We're gonna come back here and check it when it's all pretty much wrapped up. Juanito, ya que estás ahí, ¿no? Agáchate, ¿no? Mira, pero aquí está la luz.
Okay.
Then the remnants get glued on to the edge, fold it over, and then we put a snap trim around it to finish off the edge. All right, so this thing has to leave on Saturday. Here we are on a Thursday nights, and let's see what this thing is looking like. So I gotta apologize in advance. Right now we got a mess going on right here, but there's literally been between 5 to 6 guys working on this thing, getting this thing all wrapped up. You know, this thing is pretty much ready to get the bumper on. Got the tail lights nice and on, nice and clean. got on the zinc plated parts to really give this thing a nice look. Oh, look at that. Gaps for days. Headliner is fully on. And right now we're gonna put some Dynamat down on that rear parcel shelf. We have made the C-pillars, and he's just been really nice, doing some nice details. These are machined aluminum, and he has the same thing here. Let me see if I can show you guys what those look like. Oh, look at these bad boys. Fully machined by this company, Machine Speed. These are beautiful add-on piece. We gotta put the rear bumpers on. We gotta put the side markers on, front and rear. Those nice vents that I just showed you by Machine Speed. Gotta put the door handles on. Gotta put the lock cylinders all the way around. This thing's just looking absolutely beautiful. All these gaps. Take a look at all these gaps all the way around. It just takes a lot of work and a lot of time. OEM fender mirrors. These are not cheap. Very beautiful. Look at this engine bay. We went ahead and trimmed black all that real nice. Got the coilovers. This thing is just beautiful all the way around, and it's not even done. It's got some nice suspension. It's all been undercoated. Tomorrow we're gonna go ahead and finish putting on the hood, which is also a work of art. We also have a metal hood that is getting painted right now, but he's gonna bring that back once we brings the car back to polish and put the carpet back in. He's gonna take this thing back home. He is going to go ahead and get the engine put back in here, finish up all his wire tuck, and pretty much get the car ready to drive again. And right now the only thing that we're doing is we're cleaning up some of the brake lines, putting the brake lines back on, and tomorrow we'll put the glass on, we'll put the hood on, we'll put the bumpers on, carbon fiber valence, carbon fiber hood back on, and put the wheels on, put the rear seat in, swipe, pull it outside, give it a wash, and it'll be ready for a Saturday delivery. Alright guys, so I got the owner of the Datsun 510 here. He's been very patient with us. We only try to do a select number of restorations a year now because we're just so busy with all different types of jobs. And here's the Datsun, the client's here. I want to get his initial reaction on tape because it's been a long ride. This thing was completely sandblasted, taken down to bare metal. We changed the core support, we changed the rear body panel. A lot of body work, a lot of metal work, and now this thing's all done. We're gonna get his reaction on it. All right, Jose, your Datsun is all wrapped up, man. What do you think?
It's amazing. It's been a journey. It's been, it will be a year soon that I started the project, and you guys have had it for a while, but it came out incredible. I mean, we spent a lot of cycles getting the color right, but I'm happy we did because it's exactly what I was looking for.
That's good, man.
Yeah, I'm excited to bring it back and really show it off, like fully assembled, get the stroker in there and see how much power and how noisy we can make it. I've got a 2.3 liter stroker that we built. I started with an L20B, which is a 2 liter Nissan engine, period correct. We bored out the cylinders, throw in some 88.5 millimeter pistons, crankshaft from a Z24 engine, and some dual Mikuni carburetors that are 45 millimeters. So it's probably going to be kicking out close to 190, 200 at the crank.
Nice.
Hopefully 175 at the wheel.
Nice.
I went with Datsun Spirit out of Virginia, and they were great to work with.
Nice, man. Well, I'm sure that jewel of an engine is gonna look great in this really clean engine bay, man. I can't wait to bring it back for the color, sand, and polish. I can't wait to see this thing all nice and running, but it's not complete yet, guys. He's gonna take home, he's gonna do some nice wrenching on it and get this thing ready for hopefully show season this summer, man. But Jose, want to give you some props, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for your patience. I hope it was all worth it, man. And you know, we'll see this thing all done up here real soon.
Definitely, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
So, you know, seeing this Datsun get done, man, does it remind you of the 2510s you had?
Yeah, it brings back memories. As we were putting it together, I was like, man, I remember when I had mine. And you remember we went on a ride with the SR20 in it and just putting it together. And we spent a lot more time than we did on mine, but just to see this put together and customer's face, he was so happy. It just brings back memories and it just came out so good.
G-Dog.
What's up, Craig?
The Datsun 510. How'd it come out, man?
Came out perfect.
What do you think?
Better than I expected.
Yeah?
Way better.
Better than you expected?
But knowing us though,
What are your expectations?
higher. That's fine. Actually, we did awesome. We did awesome as a team.
And here she is, guys, all finished up. This thing is absolutely beautiful and stunning. Way better than it ever was originally. You know, full paint job, full engine bay, got done. Interior, we even made a custom lumbar pillow and embroidered with Recaro headliner. I mean, everything. Had one of my boys polish out the wheels, and I mean, this thing is just stunning. Probably one of the cleanest 510s you'll ever see. And Jose, the owner, is gonna put a really nice motor to really complement everything that we did here, and it just looks great, man. Any angle, this thing looks good. There's still plenty of parts that are gonna go in it, but you know, this is our weekly vlog, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys will go on to our next weekly vlog and pick what vehicle you guys want to see get done. All right, guys, and that's gonna wrap up the weekly vlog. This is weekly vlog number 2. You guys picked the Datsun 510, so here's the video on the Datsun 510. We got a couple other you know, projects coming up. We got that GTR, we got the Velside. I think the GTR is next to get wrapped up, so we're probably gonna bring you some on that unless you guys pick something else. But Velside's coming through next after that. And we got a really special project that just got dropped off that I can't wait to show you guys. So we got some cool stuff coming up for you guys. We're also really close to reaching 50K. So if we get 50K before the next weekly vlog, me and Sal will drop just a special video to say thank you guys. We appreciate you so much. But that's gonna wrap it up, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the weekly vlog. If you guys have any other questions or want any type of other videos from us, we're here to you know, make the viewers and the subs happy. So, you know, just tell us what you guys want to see. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe and notification button, and also go ahead and give us on IG, give us a follow on IG. I'm gonna drop our links right here. Thank you guys so much. Here at SOS Customs, we got you covered. Peace.